Hey, what's up, guys? I'm doing a Lightsworn deck profile for you guys. I've been playing this deck just a little bit, from like yesterday and a little bit this morning. This deck is actually a lot of fun, and it's actually kind of scary. So that being said, let's get right into it. So, one punishment drain. You have to have four Lightsworns that are banished with different names. So it's kind of like JD, but just they had to be banished. Um, so that's really good. And then when a electron effect is activated, that's when it mills. So yeah. And then three Judgment Dragon. Pretty obvious. It's basically the best card for Lightsworn. Basically, pay 1,000, nuke the whole field, and then summon out two more, and OTK your opponent. So yeah. Three Wolf. This does become sometimes a brick in your hand. But I mean, you have snow, you have soul recharge to help get rid of it, so it's not all that bad, but sometimes it kind of sucks. So yeah. So three snow. So you banish seven from your hand, field to grave, and then special summon this card. So it helps with getting rid of spells in your grave that can't be used, so that way you don't have to banish your life ones. So it's useful for that reason. So, and then three write-ins, of course. I mean, mail two, and then mail two during your entry. So it's really good, and it just helps out a lot. So Lila, Lila's not used as much, but she's still useful to help get rid of like back row and stuff like that. So uh, she's still good for that. So Fearless, just at one, is she's also really good, but she also helps with treating, or you can tribute this card, destroy one monster on the field. So it's really good for that. And then email three. So yeah. So this is one of the newer Lightsworn cards that has been out, but it's like somewhat new to the archetype. So it's Lumina, the Twilight Sworn Shaman. So she works more off the banished. So you banish, or you can target a banished Lightsworn, uh, except Lumina, and then special summon it. But you have to banish a Lightsworn monster from your hand or grave in order to do that. So she's really good for that. And then regular Lumina, discard one card, target level 4 lower in your grave, and then special it. So yeah, so really good for that. Raikou, I really like Raikou. I used to really like the previous one, the flip effect one, but it was just kind of slow for the format right now. So this one's also really good as well. So when it's normal or flipped face up, you banish one Lightsworn from your hand or grave, and banish one card in the field. So it doesn't even target it. You just like, okay, banish. So it's really good. And three Peck just to help get rid of Polymax, or just to help negate Polymax stuff. So yeah. Three soul recharge. I mean, that's just obvious. It's Lightsworn, so gotta run three. And then three charge light brigade. Also obvious. You know. So Monster Reborn. I mean, it's run any road deck. Lightsworns. I throw it in my BES. I throw it in Crispies. So it just really helps out the rogue decks a lot more than it does the meta deck. So yeah. And Call About the Grave. Now I'm sure you guys are probably wondering why this is at 2. This is at 2 because on the new ban list it's at 2. So I'm just kind of preparing most of my decks for the newer updates. So yeah. So that's basically it for the spells. Now for the traps. Skill Prisoner. Now this card doesn't see any play, but I still like it on a couple occasions. So it says target one card that you control. When a monster effect resolves that targets it, negate that effect. So it's really good to help negate like a boar load or basically anything like that. So your monster's attack is still the same. So and then you also banish this card from your graveyard, and it does the same thing. So it's just really good, and as a one of it, it's just a good card. So it's one that I ran kind of quite a bit. In my, I think I ran in Gladiatorials, I ran in Archines, and I think I ran in a few other things. But yeah, it's just useful.